Okay, for this video, we make introduction for our the wood handle boring machine. Okay, for this machine we have two stations, left station and right station, and our machine is controlled by servo motor. We have three axes: X, Y, and Z. Okay, then for the whole drilling, we can just use the servo motor to move the drilling bit to do the whole boring. Okay, this is the controller. Now we make an introduction for the controller to introduce how to set up the program. Okay, firstly we will change into English version. Press this page and press this button, and here we can select the English language. Now it's changing to English. Okay, here we can make a briefly introduction for the pages. Okay, the current one is the auto production page. On this page, we can set up the whole place we plan to drill. Okay, we have the left station and the right station. And here the first one is parameter setting page. By this button, when I input 1 and press confirm, it will go to the servo motor Java setup page. We have three servo motors, X, Y, and Z. So I can press this button to change Y axis, okay, and Z axis. Okay, finish. So then we back and press this button again. If I input number 2 and press confirm, it will go to this parameter. This parameter is normally set up the delay time for for example the drilling time or the action cylinders action time. Okay, and back here, and this is the menu page. Press this button, it will go to the menu page. And here we can check the axis data for each X, Y, Z, and speed information. Okay, here we can hand wheel manual mode. Okay, continuity. Okay. This area is just like the CNC router control window. Okay, by the X, Y, Z buttons, we can move the head. Okay, here is back origin. Go home, go home, go home. Okay, all go home. Here is the L input and output wheel. And if the machine has some problem, we can check here. Okay. Yeah. Okay, here is the motor on. When I press this button, the drilling spindle will start. You see? It starts, right? Stop. Okay. This is the feeding cylinder. The English letter doesn't show fully. Okay, let me make an example showing. This is the feeding cylinder. Okay, this is the left one. You can see this is the left one feeding. Okay, this is the right feeding. Okay, just like this one. If I put right, okay, you can see the action. Yeah. This one is the discharge cylinder. When I press the cylinder, it will discharge the finished product. This is the right discharge cylinder. Okay. Okay. And the last two is for the this price cylinder. Okay. Let me show. Okay, another one. I will show another one. I apply this one. You see? This is the manually control button for the air cylinder action. Okay. Here, if I press this button, it will go back to the login page. At this page, we can change the language. The English. Now here, we come to this button. These buttons all go home. That means like the 3 axes go back to the reference place. If I press this button, the machine will go back to the reference place. Yeah. Okay. And this is the start and pause button that control the production. After we set up the drilling program, we can press start button to do the production. If we want to stop it, just by press pause. This is the resize. Okay. Here is the parameter confirmation. Before we press this button, we need to set up each hole. Okay. For this, it's very important that I will make introduction in details. Okay. For our product, we want to be 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 quantity holes. We need to set up the hole, each hole placed on the handle. But by this machine, it is very easy. Here we have hole 1 to hole 4. For each hole we have X, Y, Z axis to set up its place. Okay. Also here is the read button. That means we don't need to input the correct X, Y, Z axis to set up the button. We can just use the hand wheel. Okay, here we press this button to change into hand wheel. Okay, now we can use this one to use the hand wheel to change the X, Y axis to set up the whole places. I will make showing. Okay, right now I will select X. So when I rotate the hand wheel, it will change the place, right? Yeah. And now I change into Y axis, so it will change. And for this, it will come down and to touch the whole mark you plan to drill. Okay. Yeah. After we set up the X, Y, Z axis, we can just press read to remember hole 1's place. Yeah. By this method, we can set up all of the holes. Yeah, all of the holes on left station and right station, and then we press the parameter confirmation to let all of the setup go into the production program. After we do this, we will load the wood to the loading magazine and press start to do the production. Yeah.